From July 10th, 2027, a shared EU rule will come into effect that sets a limit on how big cash payments you're allowed to make. The cap will be €10,000, and you're not allowed to get around it by splitting one payment into several smaller ones. At the same time, there's tightening around smaller amounts too. From around €3,000, you may be required to identify yourself and explain the payment, as more uniform rules for control and registration are introduced. So we're moving away from anonymous use and into something that has to be documented, much like card payments. And I can't help but think, most people actually want the world to become like this, because if they didn't, they would push back. If enough people simply said, "I'm not having it," things would look very different. If people kept using cash and stores kept accepting it, this wouldn't unfold the way it is. Same thing during the big lockdown. I was skeptical from day one when Corona was announced, and when vaccine requirements later showed up at my workplace, I told my boss to fire me. I wasn't taking it, and I wasn't going to test every other day just to show a green pass. I ended up staying anyway, but if people had stood their ground back then, things wouldn't have gone as far as they did. That was probably the moment I lost a bit of faith in how people respond when it actually matters. So when I look at where things are heading now, not just the cash limits, but everything else that slowly gets introduced under the idea of safety, I don't really expect much pushback anymore.